This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Let's take your mind. Ooh. Lift it loose and you will find you're gonna fly away. Lift it
throw on the first play. It's caught. Lockett able to fight through one tackle. And they get him across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Lockett, the motion man right. Now Lockett going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that punt pass dead in its tracks.
And Bart, the one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, and they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Block now to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they will rally and stop him short of first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Lock to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 71 yards. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Here's Reek Rowland bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change? Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. How about this? He's to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 81 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. First quarter touchdown run. Remember this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. It was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here?
The big bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
Off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 74 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Wilson back out there to send this one away. Woolen will return it from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Walker. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 1 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. On play action, Locke. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Disley. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. There he goes offside. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 26. It's a gain of 35.
And that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Hooker. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Hooker to throw it. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown Lions. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Woolen will return it from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they got it first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit. We're seeing some offensive defense is certainly coordinated. He's doing their jobs in tandem. On that last play, and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 112 yards rushing for it now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. On third down, here's Walker. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 30. A big-time pickup there on 3rd and 4.
I was smooth.
41 yards
I was
on the
smooth.
ground. Terrific run from one of
Float.
the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run?
Everything falling apart. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and an interception. And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to lead to another one, or does he kind of together? They go play action. Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he takes us up to the 40. That's a gain of 10 for Lions on first down. Talk about mobility and evade and is accurate throwing up the run and picking up a first down. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10.
Watch us.
And that'll be incomplete. Not sure what happened.
Float on.
Timing was a little off on that throw. I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Oh my goodness.
Right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Hooker throwing again on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. Monster game. 3 first-down touchdowns. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play over the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson up and good. And the lead now to 3
To love is land. Boom, 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 boom. Float on. Boom, boom,
back out there to send this one away.
boom, boom.
And this one will be a touchback. Woolen chooses not to return it.
Aww. Float, float, float around. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A lock in the Seahawks now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To the right side, this is Walker. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Locke. He'll find Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line's been pleased by that. The thought process there. Catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Locks, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Locke. That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st down, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Again, it's Locke. Catch is made by Metcalf.
I knew I should have played that.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Locke looking to change the play. Here's Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gets the lead to 28-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Escapes the defender. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now whistles and it's like over. This is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Hooker flush to his right. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Still 5.
Sexual healing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Not falling, and my emotional stability is leaving me. There's nothing.
Championship game. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at 25.
Let's make love tonight. Let's say, ooh, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's do it right.
That temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes us just a few yards in the end zone before going out.
Sexual healing, baby. Oh, my goodness.
Hooker on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
You're so good to me.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throughout the second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. Making plays behind him in the field.
Hooker now on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You have to make that pass.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, Hooker. Buying time to his left. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Hooker.
Come on, Hooker.
Get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not too many mistakes thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown.
I'm so in love with you.
Boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's on.
Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4
So
out of 5,
brand
not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this one will be a touchback. Roland chooses
not
not
like
to return it.
with you. Since we've been together.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They fake the handoff, now Lock. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he has a big
be the one who come riding to.
36 yards on the play.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it and ran it. How about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job of it.
Now Lock, he lost the football to Town.
Just stay together.
These guys are going to take over.
Love you wherever. Times is good or bad or happy, yes sir.
And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes this one down almost.
Turn around and make up.
The end result, 21 yards.
I just hates. You never do that to me.
Gets by him at the 25. And room there to work it inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Hooker's going to throw it. And he finds Montgomery complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions passing game is safe. First down.
Well, be careful. Happy side.
Throwing. Hooker. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions.
Times is good, bad or happy sad.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
What's wrong?
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
That's why you make it on that noise.
I'm loud.
And this one will be a touchback. Roland chooses not to return it.
You bite me.
I didn't bite you.
You bit me like.
You
Coming
going to
to the
sleep?
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And Luck throws another
Fox
one.
City, bro.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You done with your milk?
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. On first and 10, Hooker. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
All right, let's kill a clock. So get up out of here.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this one will be a touchback. Woolen chooses not to return it. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated lighter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlights. They've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
That's insane, bro.
Here is third down and 4.
60 vices.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 157 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing a second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. At the 23, it's second and 12. From the gun, it's Hooker. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Forever mine.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 1 quarter remains for the right to go. I'm thinking about. We'll return for more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock. Returning right back. The ball comes out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And now off to the races down the right right side. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. On play action, Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that is incomplete.
I got what you like what I like.
Fourth down coming up. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Oh, with all these injuries, yo.
They want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders
whole
don't
fucking
take it
team
away.
gonna be hurt next
Being
week.
just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Going back to Gibbs on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And quickly, they get to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hooker now off play action. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh, come on.
21 yards. And the Lions are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Woolen will return it from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down
Just
the
my
entire time.
magic.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's caught. Lockett. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it.
It was just my magic, man, son.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
Just my magic, man, son.
And that's a touchdown. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Now Locke on the bootleg. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Locke, got to have this one. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard
It's higher corners,
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Merritt. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. Hooker. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point try now for Patterson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Very special. My love is joyous. Yeah, we can make it.
Roland will return it from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Walker now at 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Looking to speed things up there, going with some tempo. Lock looking to change the play. Back to throw. Lock. This is Fant on the short completion. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And they will take a knee here. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing...